I want to take a few minutes today to speak about why I honestly believe every spiritual person in America right now should be behind and supporting Marianne Williamson. I want to say first off, completely irrespective of whether you like Marianne Williamson as a spiritual teacher or not, whether or not she resonates with you on that level, the values she's standing by and the level of awareness she's bringing to the political discussion right now in America, even if she's on the fringes of that, is monumental. If what you're looking for is to change your inner landscape, if what you're looking for is to create an environment in society that's more conducive to you discovering the truth of who you are, for that to be a valued aspect of society, here is a person that has actually spent their adult life looking into that and is also running for office. This, in my opinion, has never happened before in American history, where somebody like this can actually share a stage with regular politicians. This is incredible. At this very moment, she needs support to get into the debates in August. I believe she needs 130,000 individual donors to get into it. Maybe you already like somebody in the race. Maybe you're a Bernie supporter or somebody else. In which case, fantastic, no problem. Maybe you delve into all of Marianne's policy issues and you're not particularly fond of a couple of them. Or I don't think she's suitable for office with her lack of experience. Let's say that's your position, no problem. Even by donating $1 to her right now, you are keeping somebody on that stage that is actually serving your best interests, that is actually standing for your core values. Bernie Sanders and other politicians on that stage, in my opinion, are very well-meaning, many of them. They authentically see the injustices of society and so many other issues and are taking a firm stance to improve them. But this is fundamentally different. You actually have a candidate there on stage that's been a serious meditator and teacher of that since her 20s. I saw her here in Denver today, and she was speaking in front of a bunch of people who were interested in politics and health on the fact that there's actually something more core and fundamental to us than just our body and mind. She was speaking about spirit, where ordinarily that type of talk is not included. This is an incredible thing. It really is. Don't take this for granted. And don't pass up the possibility that you can actually contribute to this movement to continuing. In 2015, before Bernie Sanders had decided to run, I was at a fundraising event for him in Los Angeles, maybe about 3 months or so before he actually decided to run. It was a fundraising organized by Marianne Williamson, and 70 people or so showed up to it. At this time, Bernie sheepishly asked the crowd if they'd be interested in him running for president, and about half of the room shyly put up their hands in support of him. At that time, he was a fringe candidate. Nobody was interested in what he was saying, and now his positions are largely mainstream in the Democratic Party. 3 months after that, I saw Bernie Sanders again in Los Angeles. This time, he sold out an arena of 28,000 people. Very quickly, his ideas went from fringe to people taking him seriously. There's actually millions of people out there right now who practice meditation every day, who honestly inquire into their inner landscape and want to create an environment in America that's conducive not only on an internal level for our well-being, but starts to create external conditions that are conducive to everybody starting to discover who they are. This is an America I want to live in, and I would really urge you to look into this, to realize tomorrow morning when you wake up and you have those 20 minutes before work to meditate or to do yoga, that you're in a very fortunate position, that a lot of America is not in that position. A lot of America has to work 2 or 3 jobs, has kids they can't afford to bring to childcare, and has to do all kinds of things every day that leaves them with no time to look inward. Imagine a political landscape where somebody there is an advocate not only for external social justice, but understands how inner change happens and sees the value not only of a social awakening, but also of an inner spiritual awakening. That candidate, my friends, is Marianne Williamson. If you have 2 minutes and $1 to spare, go to her website and give her $1. you'd be directly contributing to keeping this conversation going in America right now. Thank you.